Hey everybody, welcome to another mailbag. It's me, it's Jeff. It's Jeff May, from the website, from this YouTube account. I got a lot of mail for the past 2 weeks, so I wanted to show some of it to you guys because, I think that's important. Lots of really cool stuff. Shout out in the chat. I see Burrito here saying, "Hey, good to see you, bud." I got lots of stuff in the mail, and a lot of it is some of it's personal, some of it is stuff for sharing. For example, I did get this case. If you see this big box right here, because if you go to patreon.com/Jeff May and you get stuff in the mail, like my man Burrito, who is in the chat talking it up, and Joe's here as well. So I don't know if people know this, but when I send out those packages, I package all the cards really nicely, and so I always get these from Cardboard Gold, and I got a case of these. So 1,000 holders and 1,000 plastic penny sleeves. And that's just so I can send people stuff. Lots of really cool stuff to show you guys. Rune's here, Joe here. Good to see you all. Couple of things that I had picked up. These are from my good friend Randall Maynard at Randall's. One of these I bought myself, and that would be this right here. I bought this off of his eBay store. It is a Captain America, but in a G.I. Joe style. So if you're like a G.I. Joe person, you can literally put Captain America with your G.I. Joes and pose them. And I thought that was super, super cool. So I bought it because it was really cool. This right here was actually purchased by my very good friend, Dre Alvarez, who also runs this show, Star Warfare Multiverse of Madness. It's an X-Wing Spock. I thought this was really cool, and it was like a really, really nice thing for Dre to do, to grab that, as well as me getting this as well from Randall. Super, super cool. Absolutely love those. Another thing that we got to do, and I forgot, this is something people really like, comics. I got 2 weeks of comics to show you guys. I got 2 weeks of comics to show all of you guys. I got these at House Secrets in Burbank. So first off, I grabbed the Vader 50. I liked the cover. Thought it looked really cool. This guy I've been seeing a lot of because of all my work with Mike Mayhew Studios. He's on the cover of one of his things. Jenny Sparks, #2. Loved issue 1. I haven't had a lot of time to read comics, but I definitely took time to read Jenny Sparks, #1. So Spirits of Vengeance, the Scotty Young cover. Scotty, good friend of mine for 20 years now. Love this, absolutely love this cover. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that. There was a Dazzler #1, Terry Dodson cover. Absolutely, Dodson doing Dazzler. That's a triple D, yay. And then I also saw this Frankenstein comic that I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I loved the cover. Thought the cover looked really cool. And so I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. So that was last week's comics. This week's comics, more limited. I grabbed Saga 69. Nice. I already pre-bagged these. Creepshow. I get Creepshow in my pull list as well as Saga. I picked up the Deadpool team up primarily because I like that Chris Starr was in it, and also, why not? And this I actually, Dodson, we got Dodson here. I actually grabbed this from Mike Mayhew at Mike Mayhew Studios because it might be my favorite cover that he has done for pervert reasons, I guess is the best way to say it. I just like it. Like, I like this cover. I've always had this weird thing about Maddie Pryor. We can talk about how that has rewired my brain to chase evil. I don't know. Nobody knows. But so those are cool. That's a limited cover that you can get specifically from Mike Mayhew. I showed this on the break last week, but I got actually 2 hobby boxes of the Marvel Beginnings Volume 2, Series 2 from Dre that we could open that up. I already opened one of them, and so those will be going out in the September packages, which get sent in October. I ordered just for fun. I saw this Moff Jerjerrod card going for like $2. It was like a numbered auto, Moff Jerjerrod, Michael Pennington. And like I actually really like these like obscure British theatrical actors having having these autographs. So I was like, okay, that's funny. And it's $2. But they also added a numbered Morgan Elsbeth into that. So like they didn't just send me this. They like gave me a bonus numbered card. And like I did not spend a lot of money on that. So like that was really cool. I was actually really grateful for that. I'm also trying to make sure my address is not seen. I didn't have time to black those out. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this Toycollectr magazine. The reason I have this Toycollectr magazine is because if we look, we have that Transformers, there's Star Wars, but here there is a 6-page Weird World of Monstors. If you've been listening to Jeff Has Cool Friends at all, I get a big history of this with Dave Igo and Erik Barnes. Really, really great stuff. So I just kind of was like, all right, yeah, like I'm gonna get that. So I grabbed this Toycollectr, and again, this is the one that I believe is on the shelves right now. So September, October 2024. Really great book. Huge fan of that. Something from one of my good friends in the chat also came in. Let me just make sure my address is not visible, but hit my phone. My good friend Bob Shaw, who is right here. You can see he's the one that said Dodson. We got Dodson here in the comments. He found and sent a sealed box of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves cards and stickers, which is, and one of the funny things about that too is that you can see that it was like remaindered, which I think is really interesting. A lot of times when things are remaindered, they run that sort of black line over it. I think, unless this is some weird, obscure thing that I wasn't aware of, but it definitely looks like it was a remaindered junk wax era pack of Topps Robin Hood Prince of Thieves cards. Super full. Yeah, I really hope. I know that the Topps, they usually just say like, oh, here's the thing that happened. They love to do that. So it would be funny if there was a gaffer. My friend Erik Barnes, he knew I wasn't having a great time, and he actually ended up picking up this Clawful to add to my collection of Clawfuls. This is a cartoon collection, so it's definitely, and you see cartoon in the sort of Funimation font there. I collect the big scary lobster man. I prefer the Mattel sculpt to the animation sculpt. I think this kind of, pardon the pun, but makes him look a little toothless. He looks so mean. He looks so mean in the Mattel version, and in this version he just kind of looks goofy. They make him like a real doofus. Now this right here. So Dre Alvarez came in, sent me some trading card treats to send away in October. So for the September packages, there are these trading card treats. So there's packs of cards that I can open and put some of those cards in everybody's packages, which, I can even open those up. And also Dre sent me, this was very kind, Dre sent me like my birthday stuff, which was very nice. So one of the in-jokes between Dre and myself is you get the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, and he keeps going and finding different graded Ken Griffey Jr. rookie cards. I think he's trying to get me to get the entire PSA number, grade numbers. So we got the PSA 6 of that. He also grabbed me a Mr. Sandman Punch-Out, graded at an 8. A Mike Tyson, this was a Leaf Reimagined. So it's a reimagined Mike Tyson in the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out thing. As you know, Dre and I did an episode of Nerd on Punch-Out, so it's very fun. And this is graded at a mint 9. And then, of course, that gold wave. I've got the gold, but I do not have the gold wave. So this is going to be added to the collection. Another Fiona Shaw auto. Unfortunately, I would show you all the other Fiona Shaw autos, but they're being packaged up to be sent to PSA. Another thing I grabbed that people were very curious about for a very silly reason is I had posted about these earbuds that I bought at Target because the dude, it's just simple earbuds, right? Simple, whatever. The dude that I bought these from was like, people are gonna think you're gay. And it's just because they're lavender. It's just because it's a lavender case and pod. And he's like, yo, people are gonna think you're gay. And I was like, so what? And he's like, yeah, but people are gonna think that. And I'm like, yeah, but not only do I not care, but why would that even, like, none of the information about that made sense. Because it's like, well, why would I care? It doesn't make a person gay if just because somebody thinks it. And also, I couldn't give a goddamn what people think about whether or not what my sexuality is. I don't care. It's saved for me and the people in my bedroom or in the parking lot of a Target. Anyway, this came in from my good friend Walker. Very stoked that he sent this, and I think actually we might just open this up today. This is a blaster of Fleer Ultra Wolverine. So this has 3 packs per box, 6 cards per pack. So there's only 8 cards in here. 18 cards in here. So I'm not 100% sure if I have enough. I can't even get in here. Yeah, I should theoretically have enough to get everybody that receives packages to get one, but I might have to sit on these. And this was a nice little birthday treat from Walker, from him to me, and then from me to you. But I do want to just definitely get in there. And then we'll also look at these Halloween treats as well. So let's see what we got here. I think, yeah, so this must be Upper Deck, right? It says Fleer Ultra, but these are fat. Damn. Like, these are fat. I don't know if I could even. These are thick cards. I'm telling you right now. Like, these are very thick. Like take a look at the pack. This is like a Bic pen. So it's like, but let's take a look. So we got 3 packs, 6 cards. Maybe we'll get something good. The only problem with particularly thick cards is they don't necessarily grade well. They don't travel particularly well because they're so thick. What I didn't think to do is get thick card sleeves. So who knows what we've got in here, but they look great. So we have a Shaman here. That's silver. And this Hulk, so that was a Jonathan Kolesh, this Hulk. And this is it Dexter Morgan? Tom Morgan, excuse me. Team affiliations, that's David Finch. This was from the New Avengers. I believe it's the cover of New Avengers number 3. Beautiful choice. Alpha Flight, this is gold writing. So the lettering here is gold. So I don't know what that means. We'll take a look and see if it's numbered. We have a Storm. Okay, so this one here, numbered 24 out of 90. We have Storm. It's gorgeous. Medallion. And that's, so M44. Great. Love pulling Storm these days. I have a history with that character. And a Team Affiliations Uncanny X-Men 275 cover. Absolutely love this one. This is such a great era, this gatefold cover. Unfortunately, as I said before, the ding's up pretty rough, but that is of course Jim Lee cover. So yeah, like I said, the one problem, and if I were like, this isn't paid, I don't get any money from Fleer, I would actually say that while these are cool, if money is an aspect for you in the regards of like grading and reselling and stuff like that, maybe not the best to do, because again, these thick cards take a beating, but they are beautiful. So we have Gambit there. Professor X. Just really going for it. Who did that art? Let's see who did that art. Mark Sasso. Who was Gambit? Gilberto Martimano. So yeah, they're going really for those like Italian. It's a lot of like classics. So this Wolverine and Captain America fight, I believe, is that Mike Zeck? Is that art from Mike Zeck? So they're not showing you. This cover is by Mike Zeck. I know that for a fact. But it's funny because they're telling you, I guess when it's original art that they did for there, they're crediting the artist. Not a fan of how they're not crediting the artists from the panels that they use. I actually don't like that at all. This looks like a puzzle card. It said there were like 9 puzzle cards in here to make Hulk fighting Wolverine redone. Grand Best. Mark Sasso. Yeah, I got to be honest. I'm not. I mean, they are beautiful cards, but like JP Target. But like, look at the corner here, right? So it looks like we got a dinged up corner there. Probably not the way I would want to do that, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. Can you guys tell me? Can you tell that I've lost my voice? By the way, is that something? That's something that you guys can pick up through here between doing all the Mike Mayhew, 3.5 hours of Mike Mayhew whatnot and everything like that. And then I went to pinball, which was really loud. So if you wanted to be heard, it's like a whole thing. So Marina, Alpha Flight, Crystal Faye. James Howlett. That looks weird. This one's weird. That's weird. Mark Hammermeister. Got to keep the liquid intake up. Oh, I'm eating. I have a lot of it. Don't worry about that. Alias's death. Oh, that's right. When he worked for Apocalypse, right? He was one of the 4 horsemen. Yeah. And again, because it's used from comics, they're not crediting the artist, and I don't like that. I'm sure that has something to do with like all the Ultra Stars. This one's thin, actually. So it's a thin card. Weird. I'm sure it's a licensing thing or whatever, but like I don't like it. I'm allowed to not like that. Again, cards are gorgeous. X23 with the green back, right? I mean, they look good. I don't hate them. It's just from like a condition perspective, like the thick cards, they get dinged up. They're just too, like look at the bottom, right? So like I don't think any card in this set would gem. So that looks like Gabriel Dell'Otto, but I'm going to assume it's not. Claudio Poggish. Again, not bad. Not bad art at all. But like look at that top. Look at this right here. But not too shabby. And again, looking pretty good. I know I have about, I think, 18 to 20 people that receive cards in the mail. So I might have to sit on these for something, maybe like hold them for 1 month where everybody gets like a really thick card or something like that. Because I mean, if you look at that, it's, aside from this one Ultra Stars right here, they're pretty massive. But yeah, I mean, first off, shout out to Walker for sending these. Like, dude's the best. And he also just went through a bunch of stuff. I think he said he got his like gallbladder removed or something like that. And he's still like, he'll still message me. Yeah, so it's not just that there's more area to get beat up. It's just that they just get like, yes, they have more area to get beat up, but they also just get roughed up because it's like the width of it. I guess it's the same. Yeah. So let's take a look at these real quick. The treats. I actually got a couple of these last year and sent them out to people. That's so sick. It's Jim Lee doing Ghost Riders. How often did you ever see Jim Lee draw Ghost Rider? Right, She-Hulk. So let's see who else we got here. These I am absolutely going to be mailing out to people. Like I said, I bought a couple of packs of these last year at a card show so I could mail them out. Classic Hulk. This Jim Lee cap. Like, it's crazy. Like, Jim Lee did that. You know, he got paid to do that, right? And then you think about it, and it's like, so it's just She-Hulk cap, She-Hulk cap, She-Hulk cap. Let's see if they're all just She-Hulk cap here. Because if that's the case, we don't need Tiller. Cap, She-Hulk, cap, She-Hulk. She-Hulk, cap. So yeah, so it's all the same 6 cards total that exist through here. So I'll make sure to even that out and make sure people get that. And this is 24 packs. Maybe I'll just send a pack to everybody. Who knows? But yeah. So, it came with a little thing. In cooperation with the National Save Kids campaign, a percentage of the sales of trading cards we donate to the National Save Kids. So all it really is this was a way for Impel to partner up with the National Save Kids campaign to say, oh, look at how good we are. We're letting you take cards instead of that nasty candy that could have razor blades and fattening sugar in it. Because you know how you care about your diet on Halloween. But they were like, oh, like all stranger danger, and there's poisoned apples because it's Snow White that we're going for. When the reality is, Impel was like, buy from us, we'll make more money, which is the reality of that. But still, really fun, really great peek into what life was like in 1991. I don't know if you could hear me crack my neck just there. But so that's what we got. 2 weeks of really, really great stuff. Really, really excited. Thank you to everybody. Randall Maynard and Walker and Dre, of course, and Bob Shaw, Erik Barnes, all the people that sent me really, really cool stuff over the course of the past week. And the people I bought stuff from on eBay. So, yeah, and Dave Igo for picking up this copy of Toycollectr for me. You guys are... Oh, one more. I can show you one more thing that Dre sent. Because I don't think Nick is watching. And because Nick isn't watching, this was something that Dre sent for our good friend Nic Cowan for a future break. And again, I don't think Nick is watching, but if you listened to our episode of Nerd, Dre found and ordered a bunch of, and you'll have to pardon me, Pee-wee's Playhouse fun packs to open. There are some stickers here. The person cut out that, right? And like, this says the disguise card with mirror variant. There's extra cards on here, extra items for more fun. And they wrote, hi, Jeff. Randy says many thanks. Best wishes. Enjoy with the Pee-wee sticker. Dre, I know you're watching. If you're not watching live, then you're definitely watching this on record here. You need to give whoever sold this to you the highest rating you possibly could of a review. This is packaged so wonderfully, so carefully, so kindly, and so fun. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to have Nick do a break with me and we're gonna have him open these on air. And I believe, and those are his gifts. So we'll probably do it on a Mailbag Friday, actually. So at this time, I'm just gonna put these back in here. So we'll get these for Nic Cowan, who did the Surf Ninjas episode of Nerd, which you can get for free everywhere, wherever you find Jeff Has Cool Friends. It's under that umbrella there. But so check that out. And Dre wanted to thank Nick for being so cool, being the star of Surf Ninjas, and then coming on to talk about it. Super, super cool. So he picked up these because Nick loves Pee-wee and Beetlejuice, and I think there's something else in the mail coming for Nick as well, clearly related to Beetlejuice. But for now, I'm going to let you go because you're all so wonderful and kind and beautiful. And I want to stop talking because my voice is just done. So I'm going to actually give myself a little bit of a rest. But for now, you guys are the best. I cherish, love, and adore each and every one of you. I hope you have the best weekend ever. And I will be back here. We'll do I Must Drake You Monday night. I Must Break You will be Wednesday afternoon, and then another mailbag at 3 o'clock next Friday, I think. Yeah, yes. Sounds like I meant on card Friday the 4th, but that won't be a problem. So I guess for now, y'all just rest up, have a great day, enjoy yourself. There's a good chance I might be watching movie night on Gamefully Unemployed's Discord on the $10. If you're a member of the Gamefully Unemployed $10 thing, we do movie nights where we watch movies and all your favorite internet personalities get together and make jokes about it, and it's really fun. But for now, you guys are great. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you later. All right. Bye.